Two of the greatest warriors from rival universes stand at the peak of power. From the halls of Asgard comes the god of thunder, Thor. From the island of Themyscira rises the Amazon champion, Wonder Woman. Today, we unravel their powers, feats, and decide who truly reigns supreme. I'm Divine, aka Damascus Arts. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It's a small move for you, but a big boost to the channel, so we can keep bringing you more interesting content. First up, Thor, the god of thunder. Originating from Norse mythology and brought into Marvel Comics, Thor is the son of Odin, king of Asgard, and the elder goddess Gaia, though Frigga is known to be his mother in the MCU. Armed with his enchanted hammer Mjolnir and later Stormbreaker, Thor commands lightning, storms, and cosmic energy itself. Over the years, he's battled gods, monsters, and universal threats. Some of his most impressive feats include wrestling the world serpent, surviving the heat of a dying star, and going head-to-head with beings like Thanos and Galactus. Thor embodies raw power, divine endurance, and the might of a true god. On the other side, we have Wonder Woman, Diana of Themyscira, from DC Comics. She's a warrior princess of the Amazons and, in many versions, the daughter of Zeus himself. Gifted with the strength of the gods, superhuman speed, and near invulnerability, Diana is also a master combatant trained since childhood by the Amazons. She wields iconic weapons, the lasso of truth, unbreakable bracelets, a sword said to cut even atoms, in her Amazon shield. Her feats include matching Superman in strength, deflecting bullets, and even Darkseid's Omega beams, and standing against world-ending threats like Doomsday and Ares. Wonder Woman represents the perfect blend of godlike power, speed, and warrior discipline. So what happens when the Thunder God confronts the fierce God Killer? Let's find out.
Anyone else?
When it comes to raw strength and durability, Thor holds a slight edge over Wonder Woman, but only by a narrow margin. And here's the funny thing about super strength. Most fans or casual viewers believe the stronger character is simply the one who's shown performing the biggest feats on the big screen, while completely overlooking the character's source material and the powers established in the comics. Here's why I believe fans often judge characters only by what they've seen on the big screen. Before Thor Ragnarok, most people, if not everyone, believed Wonder Woman was physically stronger than Thor. This was mainly because of how both characters were portrayed in their respective movies and TV shows. Thor's depiction in Marvel's animated series, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, didn't emphasize how physically superior he is compared to other Avengers, aside from the Hulk, of course. We even saw him struggle against a confused Captain America who had just woken up from the ice. Many argue he was holding back, but considering the massive gap between their power levels, Thor shouldn't have struggled that much. His early appearances in the MCU didn't help either. The fight choreography toned down his strength, especially in his battles with Iron Man, Captain America, the Frost Giants, and the Chitauri. We didn't see many clear strength feats outside of his fights with the Hulk. Most of the minor feats he did show, usually tied to Mjolnir, weren't things casual viewers would recognize as major demonstrations of strength. Wonder Woman, on the other hand, has consistently been portrayed as a powerful warrior princess nearly on Superman's level, sometimes even shown as capable of defeating him. In both the DC animated series Justice League Unlimited and the 2017 Wonder Woman movie, she was presented as immensely strong right from the start, lifting tanks and taking on powerful enemies with ease. The dceu didn't hold back in showcasing her raw power. Thor, by comparison, came off as underwhelming in his first movie. It wasn't until Thor Ragnarok that we finally saw his true strength on display, like his fight with Surtur and his battle against the Hulk on Sakaar, before even tapping into his lightning power-up. For the first time, we saw Thor physically overwhelming the Hulk, and that moment completely changed how fans viewed him. From being portrayed as a toned-down Asgardian lightning god to becoming one of the most powerful beings in the MCU, Thor's evolution changed how fans viewed him. Some even began scaling him above the Hulk in terms of pure physical strength. But the truth is, Thor has always been on that level right from the start. Maybe the movie producers didn't really know how to showcase his greatest strength feats while he wielded a hammer, or maybe they simply didn't care. I believe only comic book fans, who already knew how powerful Thor truly is, were able to recognize it early on, especially during his battle with the Hulk in the Avengers and his fight with the Dark Elf monster in Thor: The Dark World. Thor holds a slight edge over Wonder Woman, but only by a narrow margin. That gap, though small, is enough to give Thor the edge when comparing pure strength and durability. Now, when it comes to speed, Wonder Woman takes the advantage. She can move at near lightning pace, keeping up with Superman in battle, and her reflexes are sharp enough to deflect bullets and even energy blasts in midair. Thor, while incredibly fast in flight, thanks to Mjolnir, doesn't consistently show the same level of combat speed. In terms of combat, Diana again edges ahead. Trained as a warrior since childhood by the Amazons, she combines martial discipline with godlike power. Thor, though experienced and battle-hardened from centuries of war, often relies more on raw strength and brute force than refined technique. Thor's greatest weapons are his enchanted arms Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. Both are forged from Uru metal, nearly indestructible, and can channel cosmic lightning, open portals, and deliver devastating god-force blasts. Stormbreaker in particular was designed to kill gods and even pierce Thanos despite the Infinity Gauntlet. Wonder Woman, meanwhile, wields a legendary arsenal of her own. The lasso of truth is unbreakable, capable of binding gods and forcing honesty. Her indestructible bracelets can deflect bullets, beams, and even Superman strikes. She also carries a god-killer sword, sharp enough to cut even atoms, and a shield strong enough to withstand extreme, devastating attacks. Thor's weapons focus on sheer destructive power, while Diana's gear offers versatility, defense, and precision in battle. Thor edges ahead in raw strength and durability, backed by devastating weapons like Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. Wonder Woman, however, holds the advantage in speed, precision, and pure combat skill, making her every bit as dangerous. If it comes down to an all-out brawl, Thor's godly endurance and destructive power could eventually overwhelm her. But in a battle of strategy and skill, Diana's speed and technique give her the chance to turn the tide. So while Thor may hold a slight edge overall, Diana's speed and skill make her far too formidable to fall quickly, especially since she's proven she can stand toe-to-toe with beings even more powerful than Thor. Thor wins, but what do you guys think? I know some of you guys have a different opinion on this, so feel free to drop your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching and sticking around until the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more epic superhero matchups. And if you'd like to see more of my character designs and fan art, check out my portfolio on Behance. Links in the description. Your support really helps me keep creating.